Just 2 days before we recorded this, the headline read, 16 billion Apple, Facebook, Google, and other passwords leaked. Act now. So yeah, Aura versus LifeLock. You should probably sign up for one of these services. To make it simple, we're breaking down the 7 key differences between the two. Both offer core identity theft protection features, credit monitoring, dark web alerts, data broker removal, threat resolution, and insurance. But in this video, we're focusing on what actually sets them apart. And in item number 7, we'll share our real test results from signing up with both. So stick around for that. And a last quick note before we dive in, there will be a clear winner by the end of this video, and that's based on real testing and hands-on experience. We do have discount codes for both services linked below, so if either feels like the right fit for you, they're there to help. Thing number 1 is the plans that are offered by each company. This is where we already start to see a clear winner. Aura's approach: individual, couple, and family. That's it. Every plan includes every feature. No basic, premium, or ultra super deluxe tiers. It's almost insultingly simple, and I mean that as a compliment. LifeLock offers plans that are both more expensive and cheaper than Aura's single plan that includes everything, but let's look at those. Oh boy! Standard individual, ultimate plus to adults. Their pricing structure is what I can only describe as muddy, and key features like 3 bureau credit monitoring are locked behind premium tiers. LifeLock's tiered system feels designed to frustrate you into upgrading. For example, during customer service calls, they literally tried to upsell me while I was asking for help, which is not great. Plus, credit monitoring is the #1 thing to look for when signing up for identity theft coverage. Not including one of the bureaus, that's not coverage. That's what I call cover-ish. Really? I'm workshopping it. Both Aura and LifeLock go beyond credit monitoring and track a range of sensitive personal data, things like your social security number, phone number, email, bank accounts, and insurance policies. LifeLock leans heavier on things like addresses and insurance info, while Aura covers more emails, credit cards, and extras like passport numbers, loyalty accounts, and even IP addresses. Aura also monitors national provider identifiers, which is a nice bonus for certain professionals. LifeLock includes things like your mother's maiden name, which Aura doesn't. So which monitors more? I don't know! They're different. They both handle a lot of your information, but it's not a sure thing if you're more likely to be susceptible with your mom's maiden name being leaked or your gamer tag. Also, I've never had to use it personally, but I do like how broad Aura's insurance is. $1 million for broad coverage like stolen funds reimbursement and time off to deal with your problem. LifeLock, wouldn't you know it, is tiered. Your coverage depends on which package you picked. Shocker. Thing number 3. Data brokers! Data brokers are scummy companies that collect and sell your personal information, and getting off their lists is crucial for privacy protection. What? Yeah, I hate them too. Aura automatically finds your information on over 30 major data broker sites and submits opt-out requests for you. Completely hands-off and automatic. It runs in the background and you don't have to think about it at all. This is included in every plan. LifeLock identifies listings on only 19 data broker sites. Then, if you're on the cheaper plans, hands you a homework assignment. Here's where your information is. Good luck removing yourself. They do offer automatic removal, but surprise, it's an extra cost feature. This difference perfectly encapsulates the philosophical gap between these services. Aura solves problems. LifeLock identifies problems and asks if you'd like to pay more for solutions. Thing number 4, let's talk about the bonus tools. Both Aura and LifeLock throw in extras like a VPN, antivirus software, password manager, parental controls, and even a spam blocker. Are any of these best in class? Not really. But if you're not already using something else, they're perfectly decent to have bundled in. Aura's package is a little more complete, especially on the parental control side. You get screen time limits, content filters, and even alerts for stuff like in-game bullying, which is a nice touch if you have kids online. LifeLock leans more into the Norton ecosystem, which might be great if you're already familiar with those tools, but it can also get confusing fast. Depending on your plan, it's not always clear which app you're supposed to use or what's actually included. If you already pay for your own VPN or password manager, these probably won't replace what you're using. But if you want everything in one place without juggling subscriptions, both services offer a solid baseline. Aura just feels a little more integrated, while LifeLock setup can be a bit more scattershot depending on which version you land on. Thing number 5, hydrate. Good for you for spending time getting into the nitty-gritty on identity theft protection services. It isn't fun, but it's like super important. Thing number 6, customer service. When you need help, especially during a potential identity theft crisis, customer service quality becomes critical. With Aura, their phone number is easily found on almost any of their web pages. You'll be connected to a US-based representative in under 30 seconds, sometimes even faster. Representatives are concise, direct, empowered to help, and focused on solving your problem. There's no upselling because everything is already included in your plan. I called at midnight on a Friday and still got calm, collected, helpful support. Finding LifeLock's phone number requires navigation through multiple menu options to locate. While pickup times can be fast, representatives consistently tried to upsell me to higher plans during support calls. Nothing ruins a crisis quite like hearing, "Have you considered our premium package?" The representatives seemed helpful but feel like they were reading from scripts, and the constant upgrade pitches were genuinely frustrating when I just needed answers. Finally, thing number 7, me! your test result. I love talking about me. After extensive testing, here's what actually happened when I put both services through their paces. As for dark web alerts, Aura found 45 critical alerts during my testing period. LifeLock found 4 initially, then completely stopped finding new threats after hours of additional monitoring. While LifeLock provided more immediate depth about one known breach, showing the device names and IP addresses, it missed 41 other potential threats that Aura caught. This gave me a false sense of security with LifeLock, thinking my exposure was minimal when it was actually extensive. When it comes to user interface, LifeLock's sign-up process was easier and faster, with a more traditional and intuitive dashboard layout. Aura's interface can be a little confusing initially with its activity feed approach and tools hidden behind hamburger menus. However, once familiar with it, Aura's interface is perfectly functional. I chose to continue using Aura after testing both services. While LifeLock is a bigger name with more marketing dollars, Aura provides more protection for the price. For most people seeking identity theft protection, it isn't even close. LifeLock isn't a bad service, it just simply costs more for less protection. Although, again, cost is relative and the discounts are below. Their tiered approach feels designed to extract maximum revenue rather than provide maximum security. For most people, Aura offers more comprehensive monitoring, better real-world performance, and honest pricing without the constant upgrade pressure. The choice comes down to this. Do you want security theater with a familiar name, or do you want actual protection that works when you need it? Your identity is likely already compromised. The question is whether you want service that finds most of the threats, or one that finds all of them. Choose accordingly.